Stuck in a fairyland, a dream or a nightmare? Us fantasy lovers, we kind of like the idea of going to, this fairyland with this magic and magical creatures and wizards and witches and stuff like that. And we've all thought about being able to transport ourselves there. Well, that's the premise of the Curse Baker series by Bridget Kemmerer. The series starts with Harper. She's a girl who lives in Washington, D.C. She is being kidnapped and transported into a magical fairyland where she has to break a curse. So it's kind of like a retelling of Beauty and the Beast. And there's a prince, Prince Ren, and he's the prince of this kingdom called Emberall. Let's say his most important security guard, who is Grey. That's where the series starts, where Harper is kidnapped by Grey and she's transported into the lands of Emberhall. She's supposed to fall in love with the prince and break his curse. He's been cursed by this evil enchantress who has basically cursed him that he'll turn into a monster year after year after year. He's stuck in a time loop where he is 18 forever, and the loop will only break if a girl falls in love with him. So basically, what Grey does is that he crosses over to our land thing, and he goes and kidnaps girls from America and brings them to the fairyland to break the curse. And so the first part follows the story of Harper, Ren, and Grey. And what happens? Does the curse break? Does the curse not break? All in all, I would say it was a pretty decent book, and there's some elements of enemies to lovers, some elements of magical creatures and magic. And one good thing about this is that there's no damsel in distress. Harper has cerebral palsy, and she has a disability, but she's not at all ashamed of it, and she uses it almost like like a strength too, because she's overcome so much in life, and so she's a very fierce and amazing badass heroine. The second and third book, actually, A Heart So Fierce and Broken and A Vow So Bold and Deadly, I like them much better than the first part, which was A Curse So Dark and Lonely. The point of view changes in the second and third book, and we follow the story of Grey and additional few characters which are introduced, and I think the series takes off after the first book. I feel like the second and third book were a much better storytelling. The characters were richer. We will still follow Harper and Ren and see what happens to them and what's going on, but the point of view primarily shifts to Grey and also of few other characters that are introduced in the series. All in all, I would give the series a solid 3.5 out of 5, only because the second and third book really pick up. It has a lot of cool elements in it, women being badass, again the enemies to lover trope is there, so a bunch of comforting tropes if you're into young adult fantasy series. I enjoyed the series. You can definitely read it if you're a fan of fantasy or young adult. You'll enjoy the series. Let me know if you're going to pick it up and what do you think about the series. Oh, and say hi to my cat Mowgli. He's a Cuttlebird. Hence the name Book and Whiskers. I have 4 cats. I love cats, so you will probably see them a lot in my upcoming videos. I'm going to put the link to purchase the book down in the description. So if you read it, let me know, and stay tuned for so many more other kinds of books. I read fiction, I read non-fiction, I read young adult, I read fantasy. So stay tuned to follow me on my journey of trying to read every book ever that ever exists.